All right, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High. Finally, the Cincinnati police have decided to charge the man who initiated the Cincinnati Brawl. His name is 45-year-old Alex Tchervinski. Alex Tchervinski is only going to be charged with disorderly conduct. That's right. You heard it, disorderly conduct. And he isn't even having to go to jail. Just take a look at this news article, and I'll be right back to break this situation down further. This video is fair use for literary and commentary purposes only. But check out what the news are saying about this latest, if we can call it, arrest.
National attention. It still has city leaders divided this morning. Now, sources tell WLWT we have an eighth person being charged, and it's the person seen in the video slapping another person. Several black city leaders had previously said he avoided charges because he was white. WLWT News 5's Giacomo Luca live downtown. So, Giacomo, what can you tell us about the suspect and some of the dialogue around this latest arrest?
Yeah, Kelly, over the phone last night, Alex Tchervinski, the latest suspect to be charged, said that he is facing a charge of disorderly conduct. That's a misdemeanor. Meanwhile, he's not facing arrest at this time as of early this morning. We do know he was seen in that video here at 4th and Elm from last month, slapping a black man before the brawl escalated. Tchervinski, along with several others, were also seen being stomped on, and a woman was also knocked out. All of the others charged in this case are black, and they face more serious charges, including aggravated assault. Local NAACP leaders have raised concern about fairness in this case. Cincinnati's mayor says this is another step toward accountability, while the head of Cincinnati's police union is now questioning whether or not the latest charges are politically motivated. We're live downtown. Giacomo Luca, WLWT News 5.
All right. And as you saw, I censored the part with the brawl so the video won't be flagged for violence. I'm pretty sure we've all have seen the brawl by now. But once again, you heard them say that he is not facing arrest at this time. Now, also, this guy, Ken Colbert, he's the head of the Cincinnati Fraternal Order of Police. This is what he said verbatim. The city administration is eroding the very fabric of the justice system with orders to prosecute those without probable cause. Cops are being used as political pawns, and it's disgusting, Colbert said in part. Now I'm going to play another video which has, some of his complete statement. But basically what this guy is saying, that the white guy is being prosecuted without probable cause when he is on video slapping an individual. And also the charge he has is disorderly conduct. What about the assault? And as many NAACP leaders and leaders have pointed out, most street fights result in simple assault charges, disorderly conduct. But these black people are facing serious charges where each of them faces 29 years in prison. And so there is the disparity in the fairness, but also the time it took to arrest this guy, or quote unquote arrest him, 3 weeks after it happened, when it's been documented that he is the one who initiated violence. Now, just take out this last article, which goes a little bit more in depth. And once again, I'm going to have to censor the violence so the video will be able to be pushed out into the public. But once again, this video is used in fair use for literary and commentary purposes only.
Thank you. Also breaking this morning, an eighth person has been charged in connection to the now viral brawl that happened downtown last month.
Yeah, police say this person is also a victim in the case. So police describe them as a 45-year-old white man. He is now facing charges of misdemeanor disorderly conduct in connection with that brawl. Police are not releasing his name because he has been also identified as a victim in the case, as we said. So that means he's protected under Marsy's law. That's a law that passed in Ohio in 2017 and guarantees the rights to victims of criminal offenses and delinquent acts. However, here's what we do know. We know he's not been arrested and has instead been issued a notice to appear in court. Cincinnati Mayor Aftab Puraval releasing a statement following that announcement. It reads, "We've been clear about the fact that anyone involved in perpetrating violence should be held accountable. This is another step toward achieving that, and I want to thank CPD and the prosecutors for their hard work as this process continues." Meanwhile, Cincinnati FOP President Ken Kober also releasing a statement. He says in part, "It's inappropriate that the solicitor's office has ordered the police department to sign charges despite what the investigation has uncovered with the guidance of the prosecutor's office. There's no place for policing in politics and policing, rather." We also spoke with State Representative Cecil Thomas, who says he's disappointed with these charges.
We want this guy held accountable under the law for all of his actions, just like they quickly held all those other folks accountable. And now all of those folks are facing up to 29 years each.
Meanwhile, this morning, police are still looking for another person wanted in connection with the brawl. Police say he's wanted in connection with a felonious assault. If you recognize him, call Crime Stoppers. That number is on your screen, 513-352-3040.
Senator Moreno was back in Cincinnati yesterday addressing safety after the violent brawl. Now, Moreno says businesses will play a part in the solution, helping with marketing and advancing AI and tech capabilities to serve the greater public. President of the Downtown Residents Council, Andrew Knabb, says they've also created a public safety committee to address residents and business owners' concerns.
Public Safety Committee is going to be leading initiatives like the camera enrollment program with our Cincinnati Police Department, where private citizens can enroll their own private cameras with the Cincinnati Police Department.
During his first two visits here, Senator Moreno has been outspoken about what he calls a revolving door of injustice. Earlier this month, Police Chief Teresa Thigi announced that the Hamilton County Police Chief Association is putting together a committee to work on the gaps in the justice system. Hamilton County judges were invited to be part of those conversations, but declined, citing ethical issues.
County prosecutor and our U.S. attorney working hand in hand to evaluate cases, because what is really bad for criminals is to get put into the federal system. And so we will have a path to take criminals where we don't think that maybe they'll get the proper sentencing at the local level. We can move them into the federal level.
Senator Moreno says they are working on legislation called Hawley's Law to raise minimum bail and bond requirements to reduce repeat offenders from reoffending.
All right. Did you hear that? They are working on a bill called Hawley's Law to make sure that basically black people get harsher sentence and get held in jail longer. Now, you heard that reporter say that it is confirmed that he has been charged, but he will not be arrested. He is only issued a notice to appear in court. Now, once again, this disorderly conduct is not slapping a person assault. And why is it not felonious assault? And why are they, the black people, charged with felonious assault? What's the difference between an assault and a felonious assault? I guess if you're black and you beat up a white person who starts a fight, that's felonious assault. And so you heard the council, the state representative, Cecil. Look, why are they not charged fairly? All of these black people are facing 29 years, and this guy has a misdemeanor and hasn't even seen the inside of a jail cell. And once again, I sent you the video. All that you saw that was censored was them replaying the video over and over and over and over again, showing black people beating up white people. What does that put in your mind? Oh, black people are bad. We need to make stricter laws. We need to keep them in jail longer. And that is the second half of that video that you saw, supposed to be focusing on him and how bad his act was. But it quickly shifts once again to black people. And yeah, we have to put them in the federal system. This, that, and the other. Like, if black people get in a fight, they are going to be charged with the utmost charges. And, if they do get sentenced time, we're going to put them in jail for a long time to keep these guys off the street. That has been the narrative. These guys should have never been on the streets. Hey, if you do a crime, you get a sentence and you do the time, you should be on the streets. Hence myself. So those are the things that they're trying to push with this. Once again, it has been said to me on plenty of occasions, like white people, every time that the Cincinnati Jazz Fest happens, and there's a lot of black people in that area, white people come drunk, agitating, and trying to start things to mess up the vibe. As you're going to see the video of the young brother who was there, who came out and pretty much gave a step-by-step analysis of what happened, and he breaks it down masterfully as they continue to try to once again criminalize the black people and excuse the white people. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Y'all see the number 919-587-7782. Thank y'all for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And as always, peace and blessings. Scripture says all things that are hidden shall be revealed, and those things done in secret shall be exposed on the mountaintop.
Let's go, Rich. Let's go. You watching Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. Give you the truth before fake news throw mud in it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. The propaganda grammar, don't believe none of it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. Give you the truth before fake news throw mud in it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing.
Negroes have listened to the trickery and the lies and the false promises of the white man now for too long.